This is Dragonius Crazy Legius. I should know. I created him.
Are you ready to create a monster? Amazing Island lets you make millions of them. Download them to your Game Boy Advance and compete with your friends.
Amazing Island. We made the game. You make the monsters. Rate it, everyone.
This week on Animal Crossing for Nintendo GameCube.
All Rob does is fish. Fish and see his pals. I'm the one getting the job, tending the
Welcome to Animal Crossing, the life game that's happening every minute of every day, whether you're playing or not. Rated everyone.
Here's the true story.
Four friends pick to live in a video game.
And find out what happens when they stop being themselves.
And start being someone else.
Animal Crossing for Nintendo GameCube.
Today I was like, let's redecorate the house.
And I was like, maybe we should buy some furniture first.
Nice outfit. Where'd you get it? A garbage dump?
Yeah.
Welcome to Animal Crossing, the life game that's happening every minute of every day, whether you're playing or not.
Winter's coming soon. Should I make pants for that?
Rated E for everyone.
Here is the true story.
Of four friends picked to live in a video game.
And find out what happens when they stop being themselves.
And start being someone else.
Animal Crossing
for Nintendo GameCube.
A sheep moved into the village today.
Sweet.
Why am I always the one organizing the treasure hunts? Maybe I'd like to sit around blasting techno music all day.
Welcome to Animal Crossing, the life game that's happening every minute of every day, whether you're playing or not.
Trade you some wallpaper for your UFO.
You think I'm a chump? Try the raccoon.
Rated E for everyone.
Here is the true
Wow,
story.
that was
Four
raccoon
friends picked to live
racist.
in a video game.
And find out what happens when they stop being
And
themselves.
start being someone else.
Animal Crossing
for Nintendo GameCube. A walrus moved into the village today.
Hot.
I just been fishing, you know, seeing some pals.
All Rob does is fish. Fish and see his pals. I'm the one getting the job, tending the
Welcome to Animal Crossing, the life game that's happening every minute of every day, whether you're playing or not.
Hey, it's called a lawnmower. Other people have to live here too, you know.
Rated E for everyone.
Here's the true story.
Four friends pick to live in a video game.
And find out what happens when they stop
Okay,
being
I'm actually
themselves.
curious how
Start
many of
being
these there
someone
are.
else.
Animal Crossing for Nintendo GameCube.
Okay, this is the last
Nobody
one.
wants to trade insects with me, no matter how many notes I leave them.
Never mind. This, I think,
Why
is
am I always
it's
the one
almost
cleaning the
over.
house and picking the peaches?
There were a lot
Where's
of these
my
ads.
big
I'll
fat
give them
hammock
that.
time?
A
So
whole lot of
tense.
them.
Welcome to Animal Crossing, the life game that's happening every minute of every
Alright.
day, whether you're playing
I need to
or
get
not.
some water, so watch.
So do you want to
watch some
swap
more ads.
fossils
We'll,
with me later? Or?
We'll start the show
Rated E
off
for
here in a
everyone.
moment.
Do you have what it takes to be the next Beyblade World Champion? This is your chance to prove it! Super Tournament Battle, available now for your Nintendo GameCube system. Or let it rip on your Nintendo Game Boy Advance with Ultimate Blader Jam. Rated everyone, each sold separately.
Hey, nice try.
Dance off?
You can get the moves to school the Goombas with Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. Bring it. Rated everyone.
Wait, hold on. I think this ad's a meme. I think a meme came from this ad.
Introducing Disney's Magical Mirror, only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for
All right.
Now you can connect with Disney's Magical Quest on Game Boy Advance.
I didn't realize that was a GameCube game. I thought that was an NES game. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to 2025. We're looking a little bit scuffed today. There's a reason for that, actually. I have a, hopefully not a major problem. I think it's just a minor problem. So, most of the software I need to update my streaming stuff runs on Windows. And, I tried. Okay, so actually, let's go over last week. A lot of stuff happened since we did, like, the end of 2024 stream. Sealed up all of the critter holes in the house, so that's all well and done with. Did a lot of cleanup, cleaned out a number of kitchen cabinets. My sister came over last weekend, so I didn't have a huge amount of time to get things ready, but last night I was like, alright, time to get stuff ready. I fired up my Windows computer off on the side here, and it just didn't. It didn't want to go. It turns on. The CPU, I think, works. It just kind of sat on the splash screen. I think what the problem is I think So I might have been a little bit of a dumbass and plugged both my primary computer and my secondary Windows computer into the same power strip, which seems intelligent, but I think I might be pulling too much power. And when my main Linux computer has been running for a while and is really kind of chugging its fans and maxing out its RAM and all that, and it's pulling like the maximum power it can get, I think it pulls so much that it doesn't leave enough left on the, I think it doesn't leave enough power left on the goddamn wire to start a second computer. So, I'm gonna have to probably restart my main computer so I can turn on my Windows one and get all the stream stuff done. That does mean, yeah, it's a little scuffed. The, TV guide has not been updated, so that's why we had advertisements running, which is actually a thing. This is why I kind of wanted to start off with like a little bit of 25 in preview. I've done this like 3 times now, and we're gonna do it again, because there's just always stuff I'm thinking of changing. The critter on the side still being green, that's entirely on me. You can blame me for being too lazy to do that one. We'll get to it. It's sitting there for a reason, and it's because every time we fire up, I'm gonna be reminded, you need to, you know, turn that reference image into an actual mascot. You dumb bitch. But, yeah. 2025, here we are. On a Wednesday, which, again, this is probably one of the biggest change this year, is I'm going to try to be consistent about streaming on Wednesdays. Actually, hold on, let me, pull up some tunes. Come on. No, not Snowhalation. That's probably copyright. There we go. Pull up some background tunes that aren't, you know, ads. But yeah, like, one thing I am thinking about the biggest thing is obviously Wednesday streams. It's not going to be structured. It's going to be kind of like this, where it's like whatever the hell I want to do. Which today is, we're going to start out kind of going over the year again. And I think maybe I'll play some, a little bit of WoW Classic. Because there's another streamer whose community is talking about starting doing a group hardcore for that. So unfortunately, I am once again tethered to the beast. I'm just kidding. It's fun being. I'm not kidding about the hardcore thing. I'm kidding about being tethered to the beast. Which I'm not kidding about whatever. But yeah, obviously YouTube co-streams will continue. That's why, by the way, I wanted today to... I was originally going to come back on Monday, and then I realized if I come back on Monday, I'm playing Hacker's Memory, which I'm in the middle of a playthrough on, and I'm not going to start archiving that, and I wanted, especially this first part, to be properly archived as like a, here's what we're doing here, for anyone who is wholly unaware of what we're doing here. Which is to say, for the time being, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Wednesday... I might honestly just keep it consistently Wednesday, and just, if I start working Wednesdays, I might just kind of take that time and punt it to being a 10 o'clock start instead of a 7 o'clock start. 7 o'clock-ish. Today, starting late, because I had shopping to do, and I realized, like a dunce, that it's, oh my god, it's 5:30. I forgot I need to go do this. There's a reason for that. We'll get to that in a moment. But, actually, I think a moment's right now. Well, no, the ads. Let's pull up an ad that isn't a black screen, huh? Sure, Donkey Konga, why not? We'll just leave that sit there so there's a clear idea of like what the deal is here. One thing I am thinking about going back to doing is running ads. Like mid-roll ads. Which is kind of what, ideally, the TV guide will be updated, and we'll use that for the intro and outro. But when I'm running ads, you're not going to miss anything, because A, I don't think we're going to do it like 3 minutes. I might do like 2 minutes once an hour instead of the standard 3 minutes an hour, just to be nice to folks. But I also don't know if you can run your own ads on YouTube. I need to look into that yet. But when we run those, the stream, you're not going to miss anything because the stream is going to be watching ads as well. Just the people who don't get ads get to watch like old nostalgic ads. And that's where we get to kind of the big thing I wanted to talk here off the top is a big thing I want to do is I want to kind of double down, triple down, you might even say, on kind of the nostalgia factor. And if I sound a little different in how I'm positioned here, if you can tell by the fact there's no constant fucking squeaking, I have a new chair. My old one didn't need to be replaced yet. I'll probably toss it in my back room just as an extra seating spot if, you know, I ever need an extra seat. But, with tariffs coming in, I figured I might as well buy one now. So I'm actually sitting a little bit lower, and I'm leaning a little bit back. It's a bit more of an it's not a gamer chair, it's like an office-style chair, where, like, the back only comes halfway up. So I'm actually, like, half the time I'm just leaning back on it. It takes me back to my old college dorm, where we had, I'm sure every dorm had them, you know, those regular old chairs that just, you could rock back and forth in them. This one doesn't rock, but it does rotate. If it sounds like I'm constantly Dopplering effect, it's because I'm probably rotating back and forth in it. But, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's fabric, too. I always prefer fabric chairs. I think people who like leather chairs are weird. And also, if you can't tell by the fact that there's no model up, I'm not using the VTuber scene. Yeah, that also requires access to my, to a Windows rig. I could just use my laptop. Like, if I run into more problems with my main Windows computer, I'll just use the laptop to make the model at least, so we can get that done. But what are we talking about? Oh yeah, tripling down on nostalgia. So this year I made a couple of handy-dandy, how would you just, resolutions. First and foremost, I want to... I kind of boiled them down to, like, little buzzwords, but there's more to them than that. Like, post them on Tumblr. Like, number one was, like, be transer, you know? I want to work on losing weight, especially in the inches around my stomach department. Work on, you know, voice training and all that fun stuff. Be gayer, which is basically just a fancy way of saying I want to actually start trying to seriously date people. The important one here, though, was be happier, which, you know, to get through the upcoming years, that's kind of going to be an important thing, is to be happier, which includes, for instance, I'm still going to keep it plugged, but I'm probably going to step back somewhat from using Blue Sky. The site doesn't have the juice the site had has become, I don't know if I'd call it toxic, but it's like the juice has hit its expiration date. And you can tell there's just something off about it now. There's something that's not quite right with the juice. But I might look into Mastodon still, we'll see. I'm gonna definitely use Tumblr a lot more. But, another part of that is the tripling down on nostalgia. I can deny it no longer, but there is in this world a specific era to which I am the most nostalgic for. And it has always kind of leaked its way into the stream in small ways. Things like a TV guide, or, you know, GameCube advertisements, or like Nintendo 64 advertisements. Even a lot of the streamers that I watch are very heavily invested streamers in kind of a very specific, like, range of, like, nostalgic years. We're talking, like, you know, late 80s, early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. Toss out the late 80s, I didn't live in those, but, you know, I have a very specific era that I am naturally nostalgically driven towards, and that's like the late 90s, early 2000s. It's probably gaming-wise best described as the, like from the launch of the Nintendo 64 in 96 up to kind of the end of the GameCube right around 07. Nice little, like, you know, about 10-year chunk there. It's realistically, it's kind of like 98 to 08, but we're gonna just extend it to cover those full 2 generations, because why not? It just makes things easier. And that's something I really want to, like, triple down on here this year. That's why, like, when I'm running the ads, because, you know, pre-rolls suck on Twitch, it's like, yeah, throw on some of those nostalgic kind of ads, you know? Nintendo 64 games, GameCube games, GBA, GBC, I guess, DS a little bit, you know. Hell, throw on some, you know, toy commercials and shit from the era. Or, like, a mascot character that is very, like, that kind of late 90s PBS kind of inspiration. Like, I want, or like, you know, the TV guy at the start and the end based on, you know, the old 90s design. I want to really hammer down on that particular aesthetic. I think that's what I really want to kind of do this year with a lot of the stuff that should have been done now, but because I have Windows rig issues that I need to move some cables around for probably to resolve, we'll get to that when we get to that. I swear it'll work out. I swear it'll happen. It's not gonna be like the cosplay system where it didn't happen. Maybe we'll actually get that one finished in 2D format. Since I have the software to do it, I just need a Windows computer to install. I could just use a Windows virtual machine on here, I guess. That's less fun. That's less fun than, you know, having multiple machines running at once like I'm fucking Professor X with the cerebro of computers. But yeah, that's kind of the plan here. And along with that, I'd like to do some more classic-ish games, which, you know, I guess on Twitch, obviously, it says what I'm leaning towards doing after. I said what I was going to do, so I'm like... I mean, the early WoW is right in that era. Like, 04 to 08, there you go. There's the first 2 WoW expansions, which are the 2 people care about most. So yeah, it fits right in with our running aesthetic and theme this year. And obviously FFX, right in that era. Again, that's what, 2002 that came out. Cyber Sleuth's a little later, but, you know, it's allowed to be in there until it's fun. Because it's fun, not until it's fun. I was reading something else, sorry. Which is the one other thing that did happen this past week. Hang on. There. Hold on, I'm reviewing some stuff that folks said. I have, for a long time, wanted to do... I wouldn't call it definitively a, I wouldn't call it definitively tabletop. I've long kind of conflated it with tabletop. But, there's been kind of a, like, role-playing plot I've long wanted to do that I finally found a group that was interested in doing something that's, like, 90% there. And I've been kind of focusing a lot on that over the weekend as well. Kind of getting that spun up, getting the engine fueled and started on it. So, you know, it's been fun. I'll give it that. It's nice to find... This is something I've been kind of off and on trying to, like, make happen for actual years. Like, I talked with folks on Discord about concepts of it a few years ago. An old community I ran with, I tried to do it I've tried to do it. Basically every community I've ever run with over the years, I've tried to figure out a way to make it happen with them. So it's nice that it's finally happening. But if I'm periodically, you know, suddenly, you know, essaying, how can I do this in a way that doesn't sound ridiculous? Let's do this. If I'm suddenly, like, essaying, that's probably, like, something with that I'm setting up. Anyway, I think that's enough about the upcoming year, especially given the time. I'm not going to run an ad this stream. I'm probably, once I have the videos for these ads downloaded and put into an actual, like, playlist that can chop them up and, like, throw them out, like, randomly, I'm going to probably continue to not do the ads right now. That's probably something that will pop up in an upcoming week here. I am, however, going to play the ad video because I need to step away for a couple minutes. So, boop. I'm sorry I was about to walk away, but my god, this is such peak 2000s energy. Look at that hair.
Donkey Konga 2. Popular songs made famous by bands like Good Charlotte. Only for Nintendo GameCube, rated T for teen.
Donkey Konga! Can they play without smiling? Gamers ready? Bongo! You must not smile, idiot! What Donkey doing? Little man smile! What is this? Donkey Konga with bangles! 39 quid 99! Only on Nintendo GameCube!
Jump, fight, run. Stuff happens when you beat the drums. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
Goku, Frieza, Cell, Piccolo. What, you expected a sing-along? Dragon Ball Z Budokai is now on Nintendo GameCube. If you've got a favorite character, you've got to fight. Also available for the PlayStation 2 console rated teen.
What is real? Is it the light? The emptiness? Your fear? The terror will consume you, and nothing will be what it seems. Eternal darkness, only for Nintendo GameCube, rated M for mature.
Lights, camera, beautiful! Ordinary Dude Joe is sucked into an action movie and transformed into a super cool celluloid hero. Welcome to the way out world of Beautiful Joe. Use your awesome VFX power to obliterate evildoers. Zoom in. Slow. Max speed. What challenges await him? Will he have the strength to save the world? Don't miss a single frame of Beautiful Joe. Rated T for teen. Head to the go-go, baby. Ordinary Dude Joe is sucked into an action movie and transformed into a super cool celluloid hero. What challenges await him? Don't miss a single frame of Beautiful Joe. Rated T for teen. Head to the go-go, baby.
Don't hate him because he's beautiful. Beautiful Joe, rated teen, only for Nintendo GameCube.
Get into the game with Beautiful Joe for GameCube. Available now at Target. This game is rated T for teen. Purchase a GameCube now and get the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition featuring 4 classic Zelda games free. These games are rated E for everyone.
Use the crystals to expel the mist that poisons your world. Battle alone or with friends by connecting up to 4 Game Boy Advance systems. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for teen. Ignite the flames of war. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Only on Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for teen.
Today's Super Mario news. Race your head open Mario Kart Double Dash. And race to Toys R Us to get a Mario Kart Bundle Pack with a Nintendo GameCube and 3 extra games for £99.99. Woohoo!
That was aggressively not Mario, by the way.
F-Zero GX, product not yet rated.
I didn't do what I said I was going to do, but you ever see something that just makes you immediately go, nope? I think I just had that reaction upon walking out of here. I guess I gotta figure out what to do about that now. But that's a problem for future me to solve, and if it's not there when I get back, then that'll tell me a lot. Anyway, though. Wow, it's the screen it always is. Look at that. I know, how weird. Alright, now I need to switch these 2 things over here. So give me a sec. Pokes Twitch. You good? You good, buddy? Yeah, okay, you're good. And... boop. Okay, change that over, and can I change my YouTube information midstream? I can. Oh, hold on. Okay. Wordle. Cool. Okay, good. I need to open a couple things here to make this happen. This is very picky. Dang it. Wow. Blizzard really wants me to know about Overwatch 2 Season 14. I wonder why. Surely there's no rival games out there that might be, oh, I don't know, putting together a season soon or something. I like, by the way, I switched my category and suddenly folks. Alright. There's two paths. Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. Yep, pretty much. Hang on. There we go. Technically, there are 3 paths. Let's not forget our good pals over at Deadlock, who will definitely release someday. Surely. Right? Surely someday they will actually release. Alright, game is up. Let me find window capture. Properties. Open the selector and select, if you don't mind, that. Cool. Thanks. Good. So, I might cheat a little. Not like cheat in the game, but I might cheat on the community that wants to put together a group Iron Man. I might try and get somebody up to level 10 before that starts up, because goodness knows prior to level 10 is your most likely point to die. And I'd rather not die immediately and repeatedly. I'd rather have at least a solid starting point for the group guild. Which will also be doubly hilarious if it'll also be doubly hilarious if it turns out that they end up playing on Alliance. But last time this community played this, back in like 2019, was they were doing it on Horde, so I'm going to assume that trend will hold. I don't know what the hell that sound just was. So yeah, we'll see if we can survive. Survival is the name of the game. Somehow, I am back to just surviving. We always come back here in the end. God, it is so weird every time I pick this up. Like, I am barely moving my mouse. Hold on. Is there mouse acceleration in this? Ah. There was mouse acceleration. That feels a little better.
Brawlhall, go forth to victory.
But yeah, I had a moment with can I say this while streaming under this tag? Ah, who cares? I had a moment with Turtle where I came to the realization, if anything, I think Turtle's community might actually be worse than Blizzard's.
Go forth to victory.
Like, I'd reached that point where, so I originally got a sub for this because notable Squid, and also, depending on who you ask, notable voice actor Squid Cena was I hate the orange here. Was doing this when it first started. But I logged on to this, and at first I was like, ooh, this is bad. Like, there was literally like a MAGA guild in this, and I was like, oh no. Then I stopped, I didn't touch it for like 2 weeks, touched it again with a very long stick. Just kind of logged in and kind of just sat down and watched the chat for a little bit. And it was it generally stuck to topic. It generally stuck to its topics. People were just kind of playing the game, not getting into extraneous conversations or anything. And then I hopped on Turtle, and immediately I was just slapped in the face with just how much awful conversing was going on there. And I realized, holy shit, server sucks, actually. It's fun to play on, but the people that play it are awful. So for now, here I am. I'm sure once the Pi community hardcore dies out, which it almost certainly will at some point, maybe like a couple months after Pi himself stops doing it, I'll have had my fill for the year and go back to not caring. But for now, it's January, and here we are. What do I need to do here? Boars, of course. We are on our way. Now, like, we are very much not on our way yet. I did, on the non-hardcore server, I have a hunter as well that I got to 10, and, I probably died like 5 times just getting to level 10, like, maybe Mulgore just sucks, or maybe it's harder than it looks, but we are definitely not on our way yet. That's kind of the target, is to get there eventually. What else has been going on? Not a whole lot, honestly. I might do, Wednesdays are kind of just like the day for whatever. I might do Marvel Rivals one of these Wednesdays upcoming. Just do random-ass quick play. But, this game is obviously less graphically intensive, and as far as making sure everything is still in full working order, I'd rather play something less intensive. Once, I think Pi said potentially in February Iron Man was gonna start up. So if that's the case, like, February might be a month for a lot of this game. And then who knows from there, honestly. I was going to joke that maybe I'll play Metaphor now. I'm not playing Metaphor. Not on stream. I learned my lesson with P5. That's something where, and this is something I do reserve the right to do this year, is, employment is present, but it's certainly not guaranteed. Oh, an immediate upgrade, look at that. It's present, but it's not guaranteed. If I end up... Because... Oh, I think I remember what that is. That's that weird, like every so often the server, like, updates to check, like, your progress on certain challenges. I think that's what that sound is. But yeah, like, if I end up, like, well, for lack of any nicer way of putting it, if I end up laid off this year, I completely reserve the rights to add stream days and potentially indeed play Metaphor then, because I'll have the time for it. But pending that anyway, no.
Nocta. Fight well, friend.
Like, because then I could, like, specifically devote, like, 2 days to it. Just devote, like, 2 straight... Not 2 straight days necessarily, but, like, 2 days a week to it. Which would probably not do much, considering it took me...
Go with honor.
God, what, almost 2 years to finish P5R. Like, you'd almost want, like, 3 days a week going to, Metaphor to finish it, assuming that it's remotely close in length to a Persona game.
Talk to me. Be careful, man.
Which, speaking of Persona, one thing that might pop... Well, no, it's not going to pop up. I was going to say, maybe P3R,
Stay
but
away from the voodoo.
just to finish it off for me, but no. Because the way I played is I constantly, because I do the Today in Femc account, I'm constantly like, oh, here's someone saying something interesting. Hold on. Let me tab out, take a screenshot, tab back in. Oh, advanced at one text box. There's another good one. All right, we go forward again. This guy's quest is literally just go bonk some peons. Why is it like level 4? Oh, Alright. Hold on. Is Apple Guy available? I remember Apple Guy. He's over here. He is available. I remember these.
What do you need? Strength.
And it's crazy to think there was a time where, Globswald, nice name. I think there was a time where I was like, yeah, no chance in hell they'd ever do this, and no chance in hell would I ever play it. It's like, nah. Prior to the accusations, which, you know, were entirely true, I played it probably around a similar... I think I've kind of come back around on, like, classic WoWs as a thing. Because I remember a number of years ago when I last tried to do a third stream day, which was, like, Sundays, where I just kind of rant about things. And it lasted about a month before I kind of ran out of things to rant about. But, like, I did a whole month that was basically, like... It was supposed to be like my final thoughts and opinions on the franchise as a whole. Then along came Turtle. Then Turtle sucked, and now we're here because streamers that I have been watching are doing it. And really... Must be a marker that someone died there. I kind of prefer turtles, like literal gravestones that tell you their name. Also realizing there's an add-on people use for this that also like tracks like when and where people die, and it also tracks what their last words are, which is always quite hilarious, I've determined, when I see people using it on their streams. And it's like, someone dies, you check their last words, it's, guys, we can handle this. It's like, nope. No, you couldn't. I could tell. Because you're dead. Oh, that guy's being sweaty. I think I need to be a little stronger for that, but... Point is, I haven't. Ah, I see. I see what the gimmick here is. It's so weird to me seeing, like, undead running around here. I get how they got here, and I get, like, the conceptual reason for why they'd come here at this point, but, like, come on. Have a little more self-respect. Have a little more have a little more desire for challenge in your challenge playthrough. Come on. Yeah, it's level 4. I'd get my ass handed to me. I'm not fighting that. That's how you die. What are those three doing? Are they trying to die? I don't think they know what they're doing. I honestly have no idea what they were doing. Surely they're not lost, right? Let me check and see if it's... This game's nice and has chat boxes, but you never know if they, like, sent a whisper instead. There should still be a little sound effect for that. I've played this game long enough to know what that sound effect looks like, or sounds like.
Loktar, be safe.
There, now I can fight the big guy. All it took was turning in some apples. You don't know the confusion I feel every time I hear that, because every time I hear that, I think it's like a live studio audience applause starting up, and I'm like, is that an alert? Is that a button people can press now? Help, people keep sending me things and I keep opening them. I've accumulated 1,000,000 tabs in the time this stream has been open just because I'm stockpiling them to, like, save later. I see it. That's not it. Never mind. I see it. That's fine, buddy. You can take him. jerk. I mean, it was on me. It was gray, so I couldn't get stuff off it, but like, it would have killed me all the same. Okay, I am going to actually take care of the thing I was going to take care of earlier and not walk out of my room, out of my office, and immediately be like, oh no. So, please enjoy the desert. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or less. Alright. I did not, in fact, have any immediate nook moments this time. Also, however, what I did find out is apparently somehow my hair got fucking stuck in my headphones. Like, not like a little bit of it, like a whole section of it got like wrapped around one of my earpieces on my headphones, which is definitely up there for weirdest thing that's happened. Which also reminds me, I need to either manually cut my bangs back or go see an actual stylist soon, and I assume the correct answer is go see a stylist before those prices go up too. Just another of many things that I still need to do in the very near future. Including, I need to take a shopping trip, which, man, I really don't wanna, but I gotta. Like, not a shopping trip like I did today, I mean a shopping trip where, like, it's an hour-and-a-half drive just to get to the shopping area. But I've got stuff to return. And I could always use a top-up on... Well, I guess I could use a top-up on winter clothes, huh? Possibly.
I cannot carry anymore.
Oh, I guess I am full. This guy is so dead. This guy is so dead. Everyone's just gonna stand by and watch him die. He's fighting this 2 level. Oh, he's gonna live. He did it. Look at him. Good job, buddy. I was gonna be mad, but he's fucking naked. He's doing this naked. He deserves the death or the glory at that point if he's doing it naked. Technically, I still have tails I need to get. I'm thinking forward to some of the upcoming stuff I need to do to get to 10, and I am like... The good life expires very quickly here. And after this, we gotta go to the cave. That's gonna suck because if we learned anything from our time on Turtle, caves suck.
Inventory is full.
Then after that, we have to go to a place full of enemies that run and bulk aggro you, which is going to suck. Then we have to go to another place full of. It's just bad time city once we finish up with these. Once we finish up with Spooter Town here. I guess it's less Spooter time and more Scorpion time, huh? I'm actually almost tempted to, after I finish getting to like level 5 or 6 here, I'm tempted to go to another zone. Just because it's like, it's gonna suck. gonna suck kind of anywhere I go, but nah. I think there's a definite like correct answer here. Come on, I need one more tail. Come on, something spawn. Don't leave me hanging here, game. Guess while we're here, we can probably loot those damn pants. The damn pants. Yeah, he's gonna get it, I think. Yep. You know what I might do for some Wednesday stuff is I might do. I've long wanted to do some more randomizer stuff. Maybe I'll do some of those as well. Probably be like multi-week ones, but all the same. Random is random. Come on. Give me the tail. Just give me the tail. Just let me be done here. Yes! I'm free! Which is actually a terrible thing because now I have to play the game when the game actually wants to kill me. Ooh. Okay. I was a little nervous there when I realized I wasn't hitting solid land. It's like, I don't think it's high enough to kill me, but
what do you
this game has surprised me before.
Down. Strength. Down. Go with honor.
I forget if they just leave that guy to die or not. Weird statement, I know.
Are
I need money! Where do I get money? Well, not from out here. There we go. I don't know why they put him in the back here.
Speak, friend.
Should be where your, like, trainers are. There, now I have money.
Never dull.
Don't be shy.
Alright, dodge chance increase and damage over time.
Okay, okay.
Tracking beasts is nice in theory, but like in actual practice, not so much because you can only ever track one thing at a time. Later versions of the game where you can track multiple things, it's great.
Speak, friend, for the Horde.
Alright, let's go bonk some dudes on the head. Huh. A scorpion. I didn't realize those appeared over here. If I'd known that, I would have just used these guys for that quest. No one ever comes over here. He's working. He's about to go to sleep. No, he's working. Once you whack them, they work for a little bit. Before returning to sleep mode. Whack him! Means I bet you he's about to go back to sleep mode. Keep an eye on him. He's still working. That guy's always working. He's close enough to the quest giver, everybody checks him first. He's never not working. I like how I keep opening the map as if the map is ever going to show me what to do. It's like a reflex at this point. Just every so often be like, map? Yep, that's a map. Forgot to put that on. Oh, the good news is this is just kill him, so start killing. I think after this we get the one to go kill the main guy in the cave, and I might just not do that. That's like just going into the back of a cave is asking to die, man. There's, you know, playing sweaty, and then there's playing dumb, and going in the back of a cave is playing dumb. This chair also, by the way, doesn't have like rollers on it. It only has 4 legs, which is why it doesn't have rollers, I suspect. I could always just buy rollers and like screw them on, but I kind of like it. I don't have my like plastic pad under me anymore, which is equal parts nice and not nice. It's so weird. Sometimes I try to like make it roll and it doesn't move, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But I can spin because it's substantially less bulky, so it doesn't like scrape against my chair constantly. It's also weird because I'm kind of reaching up to get at my... Oh, because we're casting a spell, that's why. Stupid Deadson. I actually have to reach up slightly to reach the top of my desk. This is definitely sized for, like... Probably, like... It's really kind of sized perfectly for when I have my keyboard on my lap. Or if I had the tray that used to be on the bottom of here till I basically ripped it out from using it too hard. A situation like that, where like I could pull that out. I might figure out a way to reattach that. Oh, there, we helped him out, I guess. You can enjoy double the ticking DOT. Uh-oh. Here's what I mean. Game wants to kill me. It's gonna try and kill me. Stay as I'm missing like 10 health. These guys are not as dangerous as I thought they were. Some Josh dude. This is like a streamer name. I mean, if it's this easy, I might actually go in the cave after all. There's nothing of value in this cave other than the risk of death. Because of that exact right there. It's like if I go into that cave, all that stuff I just walked past is going to come back before I leave. And I'm going to have to gauntlet it out. More after this. There's one. Number 2's probably over here somewhere, or it'll be right behind me. There's 2. There we go, 1 and 2. Alright, I'm out. The rest of these losers can take the rest. Hell yeah, I might actually get enough bonks too. This is great. Saw another community talking about one person in chat will probably recognize this name as soon as I say it. The charity guy. Funny how different places all know the same cursed man. Come on, give me one more sleeping guy. One nice thing about hardcore, this is one thing that Turtle WoW I think did get very right, and that I feel like Blizzard gets very wrong, is having hardcore players that exist alongside standard players just helps the standard player experience. Because I guarantee you if I were to pull up the non-hardcore server and make this exact same character, there's probably like 3 people in this 1 through 5 zone. But because people are constantly dying and remaking, there's just a constant like drip. Not like a, I maybe say a steady flow even, of new people coming through.
Greetings. Go forth to victory. Go with honor.
Yeah, there's someone who wants me to go to the back of the cave. We'll see. I am, I guess, a hair under level to proceed out of here.
Go forth to victory.
Oh, yeah, here's the other one that, yeah,
Be safe.
wants me to go into there. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Time for the game to really try and kill me. Ideally, someone else will just enter there and I'll just kind of guppy off their work. Because technically, as long as I get through... like that in slot 1 always. Theoretically, as long as I just get the pick and get the medallion, I can just Hearthstone out of there whenever I want. So technically now, respawns aren't a huge issue. Okay, that's a little impressive, actually. Getting a cow here. Uh-oh. These guys just spawned back in right on top of me. Jeez. Alright, they're going in. We're gonna guppy off their work. this is the room I'm looking for. Call it a hunch. Call it the fact there's a waterfall here that is not waterfalling enough. Fight. I wanted to see if I could get around him, but I can't. Jeez, he just came back immediately. Jerk. Can I still do this? Alright, everybody, form a line. You know how this works. One at a time.
I cannot carry anymore.
Wah! Throw it away, dang it. Clear my inventory before I came here. That was the most dangerous thing I've done so far. I could have aggroed that whole hallway trying to do that.
Inventory is full.
Alright. I'm assuming what we're looking for is up on that ledge because everybody is standing on that ledge. Seems logical enough. Which also means I took the wrong way to get here. Yeah, they're all chilling up there. That must be the spot. It's like with the scorpion. I'm stuck on a rock. Okay, don't take them out. I guess it makes sense. This is on the way from the pickaxe, I guess. In hindsight, it does kind of make sense. Oh, it's not actually. It's, okay, I was right with the first room then. Never mind. I did have my head screwed on right. Well, more experience is more experience. Oh, well, I don't know what I just did. Oh, okay, never mind. I see what I just did. I hit a button and things happened. I have the stream back up again, don't worry. We're good. How did... You know what? Not gonna overthink it. Just kill it. Don't think, just kill. Not the one. That's the, that's tab. There's that cow. They got the cow here somehow. To be fair, it's less dangerous than getting an elf out of Elfland, but, all the same. Hello, everyone. The druid, too. You don't even get a trainer over here. I guess I understand why, but... still... Everybody comes here, and I don't know, I guess this is probably one of the easier 1 through 5s, but... Is anyone going to do the work? Good job, everyone. This guy's name is Y. Still not like the dog. Someone who hasn't played this much, it seems. If he thinks he can do that. Get a couple hits in. Helping him out as much as he can. Wait, can you just jump up here? No, you gotta go around. Right? Oh, you can't just...
Inventory is full.
Alright. I'm not leaving normally, I'm just leaving.
Troll Hall. For the Horde.
They started playing together and that's why they did that. They got here.
Strength and honor. May your blades never dull. Strength. Fight well, friend.
Alright, that's everything here. Now the fun begins. I like, in a weird way, This is just a reskin of the gate that the humans have at the end of their 1 through 5 zone. It's completely nonsensical, but I love it. There's no reason for it to be there like that, but it sells the two sides of the same coin bit.
Loktar. Strength.
He's so short. You know what? I'll pick his quest up in a moment. Let's go turn this one in and sell junk. Then we'll pick his... Because the funny thing is, it sends you out of here to go here. But then once you go here, you can't actually do any of this till you're like level 8. So you have to go up here. It's weird. I remember once, way back when I was probably very new to the game still, I was like, oh, it's sending me out to go here. I guess I have to do these quests. And then I get out here and it's all level 8s. And I'm like, what happened? Man, orcs are short. You don't realize it until you play something taller than them. But they're short.
Relax. Celia, hey there.
Yeah, it's like, kill Zalazane. We're not doing that anytime soon. He's like level 8, level 9.
Later.
Mage trainer. Mage trainer. Mage trainer. Ah, butcher. I can sell things to you. Buy my junk. None of which is really good for a butcher, but there's an axe. Axes are kind of good, right?
Stay away.
This guy I think actually does have a quest we can do at this level.
What you want? Spirits be with you, man. Talk to me.
That's high level. That's out on the Isles.
Relax.
Yeah, I'll grab these. I don't think I can do them right now, but I'll grab them just to have them. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll do this guy's quest. It shouldn't be hard unless no one is over there. That's just this little nook here. Just gotta go burn a couple things. As long as there are other players around, it shouldn't be an issue. If I have to do it alone. Well, on second thought, those guys are level 7. You know what? I'll come back later. On second thought, we'll come back later. On second thought, I don't feel like dying today. Get a new mouse pad. That's one of the things I need to add to the list of things that I need to get for the next couple weeks. Which actually, I'm gonna just write that down right now. Mouse pad. Also, vacuum I looked at today. As I come up with things, I'm gonna actually start writing them down because I'm running out of time to like remember and forget these things constantly. I got a grill that sucks less to clean, so that's good. What else could I possibly need? It's not season enough for summer tops, which sucks, but whatever. Wow, look at that ruined fortress. I'm sure it's not full of people that will definitely kill me. I'm sure that central building isn't a death trap akin to a cave. With a bunch of guys who all, like, talk to each other and therefore aggro together, all being, like, crammed into a very small space where they will definitely kill or rape me. I'm sure. No. I need to see what quests are here, but I think I might honestly just go over to Silver, or not Silverpine, go over to Tirisfal next. Just because that's a little better of a, there's less sardine-packed enemies there. It's a lot more open space.
Speak. Are the Horde?
Thunderbridge. Which I think is way up there. Kickapoo.
What can I help you with? May your blades never
What do you
dull.
got for me? I'll take the
Go
water.
forth to victory.
I don't know why I only have 2 water, but I'll take the water. We'll see what else is here. I think it's mostly not quests I want to be involved with right now.
Loktar.
Yeah, this is the one that sucks.
For the Horde.
Like Lieutenant Benedict almost always is going to get pulled with 1 or 2 additional enemies. It's awful. Yeah, the aggression was an orange quest. I was right to say no thank you to that one. Solvent Spirit I technically could do, but nah. Yeah, I guess I figured folks were up to. Good. Well, we're halfway to where I wanted to get to before the group Iron Man started. Gives me a little head start for time, and also gives me my main survivability mechanic, which is the fact that I would have a pet. I wanna... Man, what do I want to do for professions? I'm not sure yet. This is... I could get... So there's 3 options, really, as far as profession goes. It's either going leatherworking for the armor, blacksmithing for the weapons, or engineering for the I guess I could also go alchemy for potions, but I don't need those as much as someone who's getting hit in the face constantly. Which I guess, really, if you think about it that way, the correct answer is probably, like, something to do with a weapon. But then, oh, I see Discord's going crazy. Hold on. There we go. Fix that right away. I guess, like, we go again XD. Nice name, but unfortunately, I am technically committed to a different guild already. I think it was probably, I think it was going to be called, like, the Pie Eaters or something. But yeah, I guess... I mean, realistically... Well... I need to look over what each profession gives. I know engineering has the earliest available goggles in the game for a head slot item, which is nice. It's like a whole... Actually, hold on. When do those kick in? Engineering goggles. Oh yeah, you can use those at any level so long as you have the required engineering. Yeah, so those are like very early on. That's kind of handy, honestly, having those early. Ah, the boat. The sky boat. The boat in the sky. That's nice. Engineers do craft guns. They craft their own ammo, which is also nice and cost effective. However, that covers what? Maybe like 1, 2 slots for... If we're concerned about stats, you're more likely to get use out of leatherworking then, because that covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really know if it covers that slot, whatever. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slots with 1 profession. I think engineers might make some trinkets too. I don't know if they give stats or not. And then blacksmithing obviously is just Well, no, blacksmithing actually is the 2 weapons early on, but then when you get later into the game, I think they start picking up, I think they start, I mean, they definitely can still... Does blacksmithing past level 40 craft mail armor still? Because if so, blacksmithing might be the better option. Leatherworking does eventually gain mail as well. That's the only thing. I need to look through what each one gives, and that's probably something I will do off-stream. If I jump from here, I'll live. I'm gonna try. Oh! That was very close proximity to guaranteed death. Oh god, these guys are level 8. Oh, I'm so dead. This was a mistake! I've got a potion. I just have to remember I have a potion. We're potioning. We're safe. Okay. What have we learned? We've learned the beach is crawling with things that want to kill us. How do we play around? How do we play around that? Because there's not a great solution here other than waiting 40 minutes. Find another access point. Oh, that's another... That's an even higher leveled thing that will kill me. Okay. I don't know why that's sitting all the way over here. Oh, they're all... Oh no, they're all along the North Shore, aren't they? I'm gonna get over to the other side here, and it's gonna be just more level 9s. Level 9. Oh! But I'm going to realize my folly. Now I'm just paranoid they're gonna be in the water. Like, if the ones over here are like level 6, I can live with that. Then I can at least get ashore and make my way down to Brill, which essentially I shouldn't have jumped off the Zeppelin, but at least we'll be alive. Well, there's fatigue water, so that's actually kind of a good sign. That means the game considers this an area you shouldn't really be going. Which hopefully means it's not the same enemies over here that it was over here. Oh, that is actually absurdly tight. That's the tightest I think I've ever seen fatigue water. Also, shout out to the ground clutter, which is definitely not supposed to be growing at this kind of an angle or underwater. The ground clutter is now growing into the wall because it is not supposed to be This was not supposed to be seen. No one was supposed to be dumb enough to, in permadeath, jump off the Zeppelin here, and then realize this is full of things that will kill them, and now you have to swim around. Plot twist, this is also dangerous, so I just say fuck it and swim all the way down to, well, no, because actually, these things would also kill me at this level. So I can't even meme and just swim down to Elwyn and just kind of live off boars. This is kind of like, this is my only option other than just hearthing back and doing the run again. There's no safe water here, and that's a little scary. Okay. We made it. You can tell fatigue water because it's darker. This is lighter. So we've returned to the accessible area. You can also see it on the map. Alright, please game, be nice to me. Alright. Scanning the horizon. Level 7, we can take that. 7, we can take that. Yeah, I think we can make an attempt to come ashore here. It's gonna be spooky. We can try it. Storming the beach. It's gonna. Okay, no, we're good. He's running. We're safe. A little spooky. Uh-oh. Oh, that's 2 of them. I'm so dead. Never mind. We're safe. Okay, so... the beach is not completely safe. We're going to need to think a little more tactically than that. There's none in the water so far. We just need to find enough of an opening to get ashore that we can start to make a run for it. Sevens we can take, but they're gonna be spooky still. wide stretch of coastline, there's nothing in the water, which makes it easier to potentially get ashore. Just need to find space. Or a player who can clear space. Is this space? This might be space. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, there's a guy too. Okay, hold on. Back off. This is very much not space. Rare moment where I actually kind of wish I had, I wish I had track humanoids right now. Make my life a lot easier. I can see where these guys are. Surely there's got to be an access point, right? This might be an access point. It's an access point. We found our beachhead. Going ashore. Oh, it's a spooky bat. And a spooky dog. And that's trouble. That's trouble. Back in the water. It's funny because they're actually faster in water. Well, this is good. We found our access point to the beach at least. My problem is the wildlife is just as hostile as the things on the beach. Between 9 and 10 wildlife. I'm trying to think. What is like my best option here? Other than accepting my fate, which I'm not accepting my fate for a little while anyway. I'm getting ashore again. Growing closer, the bat is growing more distant. Problem is he's coming back. So I think this is a safe spot here. I can't go that way. Oh god, he's right there. Oh god, who let him be right there? This could be it. That's probably not it. I don't think he does. Unless he chases me real far. Okay, never mind. This might be it. Yeah, okay, this is it. Oh, nope, I lived. Good God. Jesus Christ. I don't think there's a solution to this problem, gang. I'm trying real hard. I'm trying real hard to think of a solution. I feel like I needed the potion for there to be a solution here. Because then I could just bum rush past the bat, and if the bat pulls onto me, I can just chug the potion and live. These guys have just too damn much coverage. I guess there is one other option. There is one other option for how we can do this. There's one more option that we can take. And that is, we kill that one guy over and over and over again until we get to like level 7 and can blast our way through. Maybe 6. Might be doable at 6. The problem with this strategy, of course, only have 54 arrows. A person! Hold on, you might be able to follow the path you cleared. People! Multiple people! We're saved! Give them both a little bit of love for helping. We're saved, Patrick! Well, saved might be a little relative. Now we have to get to town. Alright, that's good. We can live with that. Spirit doesn't do much. It really doesn't. It's like your regeneration rate. You gonna run or are you gonna stand and fight? Please run. I'd like you to run. He's not gonna run. Come on, hit the damn thing! Yeah, I can handle a level 7. This is what I mean, is like, it seems fun in games for the first 5 levels, and then it's like, enjoy missing everything for the rest of forever because you're a hunter, and you can't hit in melee. You just suck at it. You suck at it, and nothing will ever make you better at it. This might be the last guy we need to bust through to get to be home free. Well, there might be one more yet. Yeah, okay, they're dead on the side of the road here. We can slide on through on this side. Alright, now we should be home free. We did it. Whew! So that's some of the fun of having, like, not on-demand teleporting. I will give credit for that. Like, if that were, like, in FF14 and I landed in that situation, I would just have, like, teleported back to the last area immediately and not even thought about it. But because it was on cooldown, and because it's not at whim, you have to, like, pick your one location, and I don't want to go all the way back to where I started the game at, it ended up that I had to, like, figure out how to get ashore and survive, and just kind of create a fun little moment. Sometimes inconvenient. I think that's called emergent gameplay. Where, like, it's not created by the devs, it's just kind of created by the players on accident of things the devs did. But, like, sometimes emergent gameplay is good, I think, is the moral of the story today.
All day.
Anyway, now that that adventure's done, there's a player there. Anyway, now that that I did not fit in that chair well. Now that that adventure's done, it is 5 to 10, which means it's a good enough time as any to get out of here. That does, of course, mean I'll be back on Friday with resuming Final Fantasy X, where we're still on our long pilgrimage to go tell Seymour that Yuna's marriage answer is yes, but actually no, because I'm pretty sure you murdered your father. Should be fun. And then on Monday we'll be back with more Hacker's Memory, and on Wednesday we'll be back again with more of whatever the hell I want to do. Always fun times. Watch, I guess, a couple ads while I make sure that the stream catches up with itself correctly, and then I'm getting out of here. So, bye.
Customize your own machine and race through 20 gravity-defying courses at ridiculous speeds. F-Zero GX, the future.
Yeah, it's crazy. This was the last F-Zero game ever made.
For Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for Teen.
Plug the new Game Boy player into your Nintendo GameCube and play your favorite Game Boy games on the big screen, only for Nintendo GameCube.